Hello everyone, welcome back to another manga chapter review. I am the Rat, and this is the Rat's Nest. I'm joined as always by Kyle. Say hi, Kyle.
Hello everyone.
Chainsaw Man chapter 111.
Ha 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 ha.
Shall we get right into it, Kyle?
Yeah, sure, let's get right into it.
So this was a good chapter. I enjoyed it. You know, it was solid. I think better than last week's chapter, and well, we will see what happens. So we pick back up where we left off with Asa and Yuko. You know, Yuko's at the door. They're having a little conversation. Well, do you want to eat me? And then she says, yeah, a little bit. And then he goes, holy crap, Lois. I can't believe Peter from Family Guy's in this. Can you?
Neither can I. I could not believe whenever Fujimoto put him in.
It was crazy. What was he cooking?
Yeah.
Like, I just won't look at you. I'm here to say goodbye. Distant relative who's a devil hunter. It's that guy from Bomb Devil. I'm pretty convinced of that. They look very similar. They're a way to turn me human again. I guess I deserve it. Yes, you would deserve it. Sorry. So this is where we get Yuko being like, no, that's not the truth. I thought if I could turn into a devil, maybe I could be like Chainsaw Man. Maybe everyone would love me. Saying I did it for you is an excuse. Maybe this is part of the reason Yoshida is trying to prevent Dennis from revealing himself. Because, like, he doesn't want people to, like, you know, go out and try to be Chainsaw Man.
Wait. You're saying about Yuko, or saying everyone would love me?
Yeah. Man, if I could turn into a devil, maybe I could be like Chainsaw Man. Like, do you think that maybe part of the reason Yoshida, like, is trying to prevent Dennis or Denji from revealing himself would be because...
Well, I mean, I think the primary reason is there are a lot of devils out there that could use Chainsaw Man's power. Like, for example, I don't know, if there was a war devil who wanted to try getting something back from Dennis. I mean, if they knew exactly who Chainsaw Man was, people would be going after him nonstop. That's why I think the reason is there's probably more to it, but I think on the basic premise of Chainsaw Man, people want Chainsaw Man, or devils want Chainsaw Man's power or something from it that they could use. So that's why I think that Yoshida's trying to cover his identity.
Yeah. And then
that's at least that's what I think. There could be other reasons too, but that's the reason I think.
I mean, that's what I think, just throwing out a hypothetical.
Yeah.
So then when they did it because I was friendless, I'm the worst, aren't I? Yeah, you are. Killing my neighbor, the people at school, none of it was justice. Yeah, you're exactly correct. After meeting with justice, I was hearing so many people that I thought they drowned out my own. Yuko, and then Asa's being choked. And then don't know what I am anymore. I wanted to give you a proper goodbye. Are those thoughts really mine? An interesting little idea there. Yuko not knowing what thoughts are hers versus not. You know, bit to be like, I heard everyone else's voices. They drowned my own out. It's interesting, I guess.
It's interesting enough. And then she says that don't make a contact with the Justice Devil like I did. The Justice Devil's at our school.
Yeah. So this is the interesting thing. The Horseman chick that we saw, right? Yeah. I think a lot of people believe that she's Famine. I believe that she's Famine, right?
Yeah.
I've read some comments that say that occasionally Famine can be interpreted as justice because Famine carries scales to weigh the food on. And so it's like justice. I don't know how much stock to put into that.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, that so far, like, I'm not saying that it's the most correct theory because we've seen her at the school, but if I could see Fujimoto going that route, making it unpredictable like that, to be like, oh yeah, she's the Famine Devil, but she's also like the Justice Devil. But then again, you know, like there's definitely holes in it, but well, I mean,
it's just like how Control isn't like conquest in the most traditional sense.
Yeah, I could see it being like Justice as Famine. If he really wanted to twist the arm of it, then yeah, that would be cool. I mean, that would be very interesting to if she were in fact the Justice Devil. It'd be very interesting to see how that goes moving forward. Because the War Devil is a traditional War Devil, as far as we know. Like it, you know, war is strengthened by other devils. You know, fear of like nuclear weapons would make her much more powerful. So there's that. And then we have, conquest as control. And then for the third one, I could see it being famine as justice, if that's how he wants to go.
Uh-huh. And so then we get, getting back into the story.
We get a callback.
Give me just a moment. Take my shoes. Oh, wow, to reference to that chapter. At least I said something that embarrassing, and then they laugh, and they're like, ha, 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 ha. It's some very interesting insight into Asa's personality here. I'm the worst. A bunch of people just died. I killed my own teacher and class president, and here I am laughing at how funny this is. So we get to see how Asa's changed a bit.
Yeah, she's gone through a lot ever since the start of this whole part 2.
Uh-huh. Very, very, very interesting, especially how she can still sympathize with Yuko. I wondered, maybe deep down, does she think that Yuko's correct? Interesting.
Maybe.
Actually, Asa, I'll be back to return your shoes one day. I doubt it. Asa says, you better, and then she leaves. Jumping around, whatever. Get to see some classic birds. Only could read Bird's Mind too. NAYUTA cameo, NAYUTA cameo, NAYUTA cameo, NAYUTA cameo.
So the 4 people we see here, or 5 technically. Well, 7 if you want to count the dogs. 8 if you want to count Yoru. We see the one chick who was saved from being bullied. That was not put there accidentally. There is a reason that she's there.
No, I really feel like she's going to be important next arc.
Or next chapter she might come back with some importance. Then we see Asa just being sad.
Yeah, being a bit miserable, you could say.
And then we see Dennis and NAYUTA
cameo. Dude, I was so happy when I read that. I was like, yeah, there she is.
It was nice to see. And then, hey, we get Yuko. Oh, and then flip the page and she's dead.
She died a 3rd time. The prophecy was fulfilled.
She might die a 4th time for all we know.
Maybe. And then we get to see him.
It's Dennis. The big reveal.
Dennis.
We, as far as we know, this is Denji is asleep. This is someone else who is impersonating Chainsaw Man.
Well, maybe not impersonating. So, and that's the chapter.
Maybe
Very
not.
Good chapter. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Dennis, right? Which I think the general consensus is to refer to this imposter Dennis as Dennis, and Denji as Denji.
Yeah.
Right. So this is Dennis, right? He bears some resemblance to Chainsaw Man, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. The head looks to be the same from the shadow. There's the same marks on the arms where the chainsaw.
It looks like he has a bigger body just from the shadow.
He could, yes. He also looks to be quite tall. Given
tall.
I just noticed that given how he's able to lift Yuko's whole body up, so he's potentially bigger than Denji himself is.
Yeah, he's taller and wider.
So there's a couple different theories you could say here. You could say, oh, this is Pochita, or this is Denji acting on his own. The personal theory that I subscribe to is that this is the Chainsaw Man devil.
I could totally see it.
That is the prevailing theory. Now, there was a theory on Reddit, and I'll find the link to it and put it in the description. I'll send it to you too, Kyle. Please go read it if you haven't already, talking about how the Denji that we've seen throughout part 2 isn't Denji at all, but is in fact Dennis, the Chainsaw Man devil. And that's why he's so focused on revealing his identity. And that's why that's his only focus. I don't know. I can't. It's a long post. It does a good job. It needs a little bit of updating, but the basis of the theory is very, very good. And I feel like this is probably the Chainsaw Man devil. So we know that in Chainsaw Man, fear of a devil isn't going to create a new devil. So you're scared of the gun devil. It's not going to create the gun devil, right? That won't happen. You have the gun devil. Fear of the gun devil strengthens the gun devil, right? Fear of guns strengthens the gun devil.
Yeah.
The thing with Chainsaw Man is Chainsaw Man isn't the chainsaw devil.
He's not. He's using the power of the chainsaw devil. He's his own person. So I think that'd be a really cool twist if this were the Chainsaw Man devil.
Yeah. And then I like the idea of all the rumors of Chainsaw Man eating dogs. That's him.
Dude, I'm excited to see where this goes, man. And I mean, I wish there's more to say right now, but all we can do is theorize. The arc itself, just to cap that off, I like this arc. Definitely wasn't one of my favorites of Chainsaw Man, but it had good moments.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those arcs that we'll look back at and be like, man, wasn't that a cool reveal when we got to see Dennis for the first time, or the Famine Devil for the first time, right? I think it's one of those that it, like, whenever you look back on it, it's really sick and it has its moments. It's definitely a very foundational arc. I feel we're getting the, obviously being the first arc. You have Dennis's reintroduction. You have Asa's character established, Yoru's character established, Yoshida's character in the story and doing a lot. He's still very mysterious, so I can't call him established, but he's there, and I bet you we'll see him again. This was a good arc, I feel. And it feels like the arc is done, right? I don't know. Fujimoto could pull out and Yuko could die a fourth time, right? I don't know. I really feel like it's going to be a new arc, though.
I really hope that that's not what happens. Yeah, I would. I mean, I want there to be a new arc. I hope that she doesn't die a fourth time. That would be a bit excessive.
Yeah, I'd say in the immediate future, the Justice Devil is definitely being set up as a pretty big antagonist. Being the antagonist behind two enemy stand attacks, right? Yuko and then the class prez at the beginning, and also the Justice Devil being at the school. So then that's the question of what role is the Justice Devil going to be playing?
I suppose we'll find out.
I guess we will, and we have Dennis here at the end to see us into the next arc. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of caught on how tall he is. Denji is not that tall.
I cannot wait to see Denji versus Dennis. That'll be fun.
Denji versus Dennis gonna be insane. That's so true. Dude, it's him. It's Chainsaw Man Part 2. I'm so happy.
Kinda is the second part of Chainsaw Man.
Uh-huh. He's Chainsaw Man Part 2. Or this could just be Dennis, Denji, what you call it. I'm still so used to calling Denji Dennis. I'm gonna slip up. I'm still gonna call him Dennis, honestly.
You started this bit. You better make sure you say them correctly from here on.
No. This could just be Dennis waking up in the morning before school and just being like, oh, here's a devil, gonna kill it. Fujimoto 100% could pull that. But I think that this is shaping up to be a very interesting part to this story.
I agree.
So, any final words, Kyle? This is a bit of a short episode, but the chapter itself was.
I wasn't after the fight. I didn't really care about Yuko all that much. So.
Yeah. I would say one thing that was kind of annoying to see was all the people that are like, Fujimoto, just give her a happy ending, or Fujimoto, stop trolling us. Like, what's he trolling you on? Why do you want her to have a happy ending? Like, she's literally a murderer. She literally deserves to die. She's literally already died twice. I just want her dead again. Like,
bro was literally about to genocide an entire school.
Exactly. And people were like, just give her a happy ending. No.
Like, she's the Walter
White. She murdered
White
people. She murdered a lot of people for no reason.
And she even said, like, I was just using you as an excuse. She admitted that she did all those killings because she just wanted to.
Yeah, she deserved to die. I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad Dennis killed her. Any final words, Kyle?
No, you kind of encapsulated my thoughts pretty good with that statement there. So nothing else I have to say other than I'm hoping that the next arc definitely picks up in like pacing and speed. I want to go back to Fujimoto's old ways of opening up a chapter to seeing shit like the International Assassins arc. I want another high point like that. I want another Halloween moment, Brandon.
Yeah. Now I understand. We gotta wait for it, right?
It's gonna take us time. It's gonna take some time. But whenever I feel like near the midpoint of part 2, shit's about to get crazy.
I feel like we're a decent bit away from the midpoint of part 2.
I know. And it can pick up a lot. Don't get me wrong, but we need another Darkness Devil moment, man. We need that.
Just maybe we will. Alright, so if you're just from the video, obviously there's something you like, so make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment telling us how correct all our opinions are. We got Bleach Book Club, Goobers and Screens, link in description. Link to that Reddit post I mentioned in the description if I remember to put it there, which I should remember to put it there because I'm going to send it to Kyle for him to read. And we will see you all in the next one, which will be maybe this Friday with Shield Hero 19. I don't know. Just depends if I post it. I will see you all then. Goodbye.
Bye.